Anthony Marshawn Davis historically dominated the Timberwolves in a Lakers win on Sunday night. What's up, y'all? I'm Kyle Downey. This is the Sports Download. Anthony Davis historically dominated the Timberwolves. 27 points, 25 rebounds, 7 steals, 5 assists, and 3 blocks. Just incredible video game numbers, and I love every second of it. His only mistake was only shooting 69% from the free throw line, 9 of 13. By the way, Anthony Edwards, love you, brother, but you're complaining about they didn't get enough free throws. Y'all didn't get enough free throws, the Timberwolves. Guess what? The Lakers attacked the basket. That's what they do. And that's how you get to the line, is attacking the basket. They have a strategy of getting to the basket. And yeah, there's some tricks to it. There's a little bit of grifting. There's a little bit of flopping-ish. But that's the strategy. You go towards the basket, you get more free throws. That's what happens. The Lakers don't shoot a lot of jump shots. They just don't. Just in general, they don't shoot a lot of shots. It's a lot of getting to the basket. D'Lo's really good at putting people in jail. Austin Reaves likes to get to the basket. So that's why we have more free throws. Just join the club of everybody complaining. And if the league loved us that much, don't y'all think that we would be higher up in the standings? I saw somebody comment that on Instagram. Like, don't y'all think somebody would in the league try to get us, higher up in the standings if they loved us that much? They love the Lakers. They want the Lakers in the playoffs, but not that much. So anyway, Anthony Davis, just incredible. I love AD. He is one of my favorite players. He is one of my favorite players on the Lakers. Him and LeBron are our best players. He is just absolutely special, just incredible defensively. And the fact that he does not have a Defensive Player of the Year award is straight out disrespectful, straight up ridiculous, almost as ridiculous as his numbers he put up. Just incredible, man. Just incredible. 10 of his 25 rebounds were offensive, and he gave the Lakers second chance points and second chance opportunities like that. Just going up and dunking. I love to see AD this aggressive. This is how I want him to play. I want him to play like this all the time. I want him to play like that all the time. And he does it most of the time. This year, he has been an MVP caliber player, but I just love to see it. LeBron James, also not too shabby. 29 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. But just overshadowed by Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis had 2 more blocks, he would have had a historic, never been done before 5x5. Austin Reaves also added in 19 points. D'Lo had 13 points, and Rui had 15 points with, I think, 3 threes. And they shot pretty well from 3. It was just, it was a great win, but they did slack off. They did have a bad third quarter. The first half was decent. The third quarter was pretty bad. And then the fourth quarter is when they took over. So this is a game, I will add the context that they didn't have Karl-Anthony Towns. They didn't have Gobert. But still, that doesn't take away from how dominant AD was. Yes, Naz Reid can't guard him, but nobody can really guard him on the Timberwolves. Even if Gobert was there, he is a good defensive player, but I don't think he can stop AD. And Towns is, as Pat Bev would say, Towns is a cone. He is a traffic cone. He would have just olayed him to the rim, just let him go to the rim. He would have bullfought that thing and just, oh, go ahead, AD. Like, he would body him a little bit, but he wasn't going to stop him. So the only difference would have been they would have had the scoring of Towns and they would have had the defense of Gobert, but they weren't going to stop AD. And so you add that context, but still, the Lakers have played the Timberwolves pretty tough. The other 2 times they played them, they lost once without LeBron, and it was close with AD. And then they played again where LeBron controversially and stupidly his 3-pointer was called a 2 when it was very controversial, and I disagree 100% that his foot was on the line. So even though the Timberwolves have a much better record, the Lakers match up pretty well with them, and they can play them tough. So just love to see AD dominate. It was just an incredible thing to see. I'm really happy. I want to see him aggressive like that all the time. and they kind of played with their food a little bit. They kind of let Minnesota hang around a little too much. I think LeBron was taking it slow in the first half, which is understandable. He's 39. So, you know, he's probably thinking we got this, and that's dangerous, but LeBron's very smart. And it's unfortunate that the Lakers kind of take their energy from LeBron. Like, oh, he's going out hard at first, so we're going to go out hard. If he takes it easy, then we're going to go easy. It's just unfortunate. But he's just the leader. So you follow your leader. But the problem is somebody's got to tell the Lakers on the coaching staff. Anthony Irwin was saying this on his podcast, that somebody's got to tell the Lakers, yo, he's 39. He's 21 years in. Y'all ain't got that excuse. Everybody else is younger on the team. Y'all got to bust your ass. Like, don't follow you need to be picking up his energy. You need to be busting your ass. So that's the only unfortunate thing. Other than that it was a little sloppy in turnovers. They just thoroughly outplayed the Timberwolves, and especially AD. Just love to see it. The Lakers need to get these wins. I keep saying every time I come on here talking about the Lakers, they need to stack wins. They are in survival mode. They are in the 9th seed. If they want to climb up to the 7, I don't know if the 6 is realistic, but if they want to climb up to the 7th seed, then they gotta bust their ass and get these wins. And they've been handling business, man. They beat the Bucks off a block by Spencer Dinwiddie. AD hurt his shoulder. He's playing out there like the one-armed man from The Fugitive, and just still kicking their ass, guarding Giannis, and just straight up in his grill. The Lakers have been getting it done, and they have to keep doing that. They have done pretty well with a kind of rough schedule that they just had in these last 5 games. They're, I think, about 10 out of their last 14 they've won. So they're doing really well, 10-4 in their last 14. And next up is the Sacramento Kings. The same Sacramento Kings that busted Lakers' ass and busted Anthony Davis' ass last time. This time they got to go up to Sacramento. So I want to see that AD. I want to see the AD that's guarding Giannis. I want to see the AD that's dominating the Timberwolves. That's the AD that needs to take Sabonis' lunch. It can't be the other way around. Sabonis is a really good player. He's an all-star caliber player. He is like, fringe all-star every year. But Anthony Davis is the best defensive player on the freaking planet, dog. He is the best defensive player on the planet. He is the best player in the Lakers because of his defense, and he needs to dominate both ends. He needs to post up. Like, I know it's not real life, but on 2K, when I play AD versus Sabonis, AD straight bullies him. And that's what real life AD needs to do. Bully Sabonis. Don't let that happen. The Lakers need to not let the shooters shoot, and they need to, not let the weak shooters get too many shots. Like, okay, if there's a few going in, like, oh, they're not statistically a good shooter, I don't care. Still guard them. They need to get this win. Right now, Sacramento's in that 7-8 range, and I'm not sure. This schedule is so fluid. These standings are so fluid right now. At this moment, I'm recording on Tuesday. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that the Lakers have to win because they're just a game and a half behind Sacramento, and they need to just keep winning so they can keep climbing. And I want to see Anthony Davis dominate Sabonis. That's what I want to see on Wednesday night in Sacramento. I want to see that happen so that we can get the win. We can get the dub. LeBron is going to probably be available. They've had 2 days off, and so does AD. AD said his shoulder was bothering him at times. They had to put a heating pad on it. So he's going to have to get some rest, get some recovery, get some treatment. And the same thing with LeBron for his ankle. We're going to need LeBron. We're going to need all hands on deck, everybody that's available. And we're going to need AD to take Sabonis' lunch. He needs to take his lunch. He needs to bully him. He needs to put him in a locker. I'm not a fan of bullying except on the basketball court. Anthony Davis has got to bully that man. And if he does, and if the Lakers come out and play like they're supposed to, play like they can, then they can win that game and keep it rolling. Follow me at the Sports Download on TikTok, IG, and YouTube. Peace.